Good morning everybody, I'm a happy chappy. It's Friday morning. Got a clean truck. I just spent an hour and a half washing the truck. We got one job up to North London. It's now 20 to 10. We're going to get ourselves up to Heston, have a break before we go into London, have a coffee and all that old malarkey. And thank God it's Friday. It's curry night. So it's not going to be a bad day, I don't think. Although I'm going not right into London, I'm going up through on the M4, up onto the A40 on the 501 and then up the A10. And it's to a private address up there, so it's not all bad. Right, let's go. Oh, the M25's running well for Friday. Mind you, it's not late yet, is it?
Keep right.
Just coming off of on junction 15, going round onto the M4 off the M25. Going to go into Heston for a coffee break. So we've got a full shoot of driving to get into London and get out again. Well, we're not actually going into London, we're going round on the 501 and then up the A10, and there's up there I've got to deliver this car too. We always seem to spend our life coming into blooming London on this M4 and then going into Heston. You must be sick and tired of seeing this place on my vlogs. Oh, by the way, the bunks stopped clicking, but there's still other noises. Now that's quiet. Yeah, I can hear all the other noises. So what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to move everything out of the bloody little pockets and everything above my head, see if there's anything in there, because I've got a homemade selfie stick up on the left. Not up on the left, up on the right, up on the passenger side. I don't think it's that it's clicking up there. But if I move everything and it still does it, we know it's not that stuff. Oh, I'm looking forward to my coffee. Oh. Yeah, we've done an hour and a half out of here from Chichester. So it's not too bad. Better than the mornings when it's all nailed up. I'll tell you what, when you start cataloguing your life on a vlog and stuff like that, you know, it's only then you realise what a routine you've got. You know, I'm always coming into Heston, I'm always going into London on the M4, I'm always wasting time here, getting a Costa. You know, you just realise that your life is very samey all the time. So I don't know if you guys like watching the same thing over and over again, but that's the way it is, isn't it? You know, I suppose everybody's like that every day. You know, when you're at work, it's virtually the same, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to go in and get myself, no, first of all, I'm going to go use the Carsey and wash my hands, and then I'm going to get myself a Costa Express and then come back and have my sandwiches before we head into London. It is now 20 past 11. We're going to have a 45-minute break here, and that'll get us to our customer for about 1 o'clock. The delivery's not till 1:30, but I'm going to try and push it a little bit to get the car off a little bit early so we can get back a bit early. Well, I was just having a nice peaceful break and this thing turns up. Hark at it. I don't know if you can hear that because I expect the camera's picking up the motorway more than the racket that thing's making. And believe it or not, hark at it. The noise is worse with the windows shut than with them open. I thought, you know, just call me fridge magnet. You know, now, oh, it's all I can hear. I can't hear no road noise. All I can hear is this blasted fridge. Go somewhere else, you muppet, or turn it off. Right, that's lunch done. A bit disappointed here because all the blooming Carsies are all full up, all the traps. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I never hot seat. I would never wait outside a trap and hot seat. No, I'd rather wait till later. I know it's not healthy to do that, but yeah, right. So we've had a break. We've got to get on down at M4 now and start sitting in traffic. Well, right in amongst the chaos now, we're on the A501, which is sort of ring road that takes us around the north side of the city. Past Madame Tussauds, Waxworks and Euston Station and King's Cross and all that lot. We're only just short of 5 miles away from where we got to deliver this car, so we'll be there on time, I expect. You've got to be so careful through here with all these bloody cameras and yellow boxes and all that old malarkey. Just got to have your wits about you. There's all sorts of bloody imbeciles driving through here. So these bloody taxis, they use the bus lane and they all want to push out when there's a bus in it. Well, there's Madame Tussauds here on the left with a dome. Oops, get over that a bit quick. We're right there. I don't know if that used to be the London Planetarium. I remember when I was a nipper, I used to go in there. It must have been, with that dome, it must have been the planetarium. I don't know if that's still on. We got one of them stupid Toyota Priuses or whatever you call them, messing about 3 cars in front of me. They're the bane of my life, them tree huggers. They're always dithering around. I've always got one of them idiots in front of me. Bloody tree huggers. Get on with it. What's he doing now? Look at it.
At 700 yards, keep right.
God, if I was up behind him, I'd give him what for him off bloody train horns. Nobody can get by him, look. Bloody clown. God, he's giving him a right old look. Well, that's us empty. We're now heading back. We're sort of near Islington, that sort of way, London. Chap was very happy with his car, obviously. He's got that till Monday. I'm not going to go out the way we came in, fight our way across London. I'm going to go out on the east side of London and pick up the M25 and go down the M23, I think. That's going to be the best bet. I've got to turn right at these lights up here, but I don't know if I can turn right at the top of there, which goes onto the Balls Pond Road. I know it's a bit of a strange name, but yeah, so that's the plan. Should be 2.5 hours to get back, so we should be back in good time, all being well. Right, there we go. Well, that was a blooming nightmare getting out of there. We're on our way now. We're on the east side of London on the A12.
After 700 yards, keep right and go straight on.
Thank you, Jane. Yeah, we're just going to go through the Blackwall Tunnel, which will be easy. We ain't got to fight our way all across blooming London again. I should have come out that way, really. The sat-nav brought me in the other way.
Warning.
Yeah, so there's a lot of building going on around here. It's all Docklands and all that malarkey. It used to be the old docks years ago, and obviously that's why it's called Docklands. It's all blooming high-flying offices and things like that now.
And go straight on.
Right, down under the tunnel we go in a minute. We've just stopped off at Clackett Lane for a quick coffee. By the way, there's been another accident on the M25. Remember when I vlogged out of here last week, there was a blowout and some incident there with a lot of debris. It's in the same place, but this time he's taken out a car, spun him round. Usual story, the car driver insists in sitting in the blind spot. I've told you before, do not sit next to a truck for longer than you need to, especially a left-hand drive. I have explained this before and you've taken no notice. You know, you could have avoided this. If you're coming up to a truck, give it a lane between you on the motorway if you can. I know it's not really the way the highway code tells you to do it, but it's self-preservation. So give it a lane between you, and then if he comes out, he's not going to get you. But if you got the middle lane, hang back, leave enough room, 60 foot, 70 foot, 80 foot, and then go. And then you've got a 99.9 chance of getting past him without being spun round. Now I've told you again, see? So just take notice. Ah, that's better. Managed to get a carsy without having a hot seat. Well, you know me, I don't hot seat. I'd rather go without. Got my latte.
Now, follow the road to the right.
It looks like traffic's clearing over the road there now. Look, it was jammed up just now, so he must have cleared that up the road with that incident with that car idiot and that truck. But yeah, I'm not saying it's all the car driver's fault, you know, being spun round. But you could, you know, sort of take your destiny in your own hands and just, you know, just take care when you're near trucks. They've got so many blind spots. You know, you just need to take that on board. So, and especially when you're sitting next to the tractor unit, you know, the front bit, you know, the bit that pulls it, the bit with the engine, and the bit with the steering wheel. You know, don't sit next to that, because you will, at some time in your life, be spun round and be a passenger on the front of a truck and cause all this lot over here. Like I say, you know, the truck driver should have checked his mirrors, but it happens. It can be avoided. That's another week done. We're all packed up. Just put all my stuff in the car. Just make sure everything's right here. That's it. Turn ignition off. Don't leave that on a weekend. Everything's locked up. That's another week done. We've made it through another week. It's going to be a busy next couple of weeks because we got to go back to London on Monday, and then we're shipping out to Geneva on Tuesday, and then we'll be back Saturday after that, and then we're shipping out again to Geneva on the following Monday. So the first trip's got a trailer, so we've got to take 2 cars down, and the second trip will just be solo, but the first trip was meant to be solo, so that'll end up changing, I expect, as this job does. So the car's all, I'll just wash the car, look, saves me doing it at home. I don't do it as good here, I just do it quick. That looks nice and clean anyway. I don't have to do it the weekend now. So anyway, that's that job done. I can get on with other things now. Right, that's it. I'm going to go in the office and say cheerio to the governor and that, and get myself home. And you know what it is? I will see you the other side of the traffic. Hello.
Hello.
I'm home. Here she is, look, doing her job.
Glad you're home.
Doing a good job, ain't you? Hey? Yes. I'm home, that was alright. I still got in front of David.
Did you?
He insists he goes round by the hospital, but he don't. I watched him go down the bypass.
Little.
And when I was in a little bit of traffic, I did check on him, I stalked him, and he was on the bypass, so I've ended up in front of him. Yeah. See, I'm watching you, David.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Google Plus.
Yes, he showed me it, so he's getting stalked. So how's your day been then?
It's been.
Mine's been pretty easy really, apart from having to go to London. And I've got to go back and pick that car up Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's an
It's not actually in London, it's Islington.
Well, by default, I think
which isn't too bad.
Himself and Richard, and he's pretty poor on politics. So,
yeah, shut them up. Oh, it's all them idiots, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to go and have my shower now and get my leisure trouser on.
Your leisure trouser.
My leisure trouser, my loungy trouser.
Aha!
My lounge trouser. Aye.
It's your fault.
What's that? What's that?
It's a tissue in your pocket. That's why we had mess everywhere.
Mess?
Bits
I don't
of
mess.
Tissue. Bits of tissue.
Anyway,
everywhere.
I'm going for my shower and get my leisure stuff on.
Oh, just cut me off then.
My leisure. I'm not cutting you off. You're just going on about tissue. Bless you.
Well, you didn't like it all over the floor when it was.
I didn't. I don't like it all over my black shirts when I go to work either.
Well, take them out your pocket then.
And
Easy.
you've left tissue in your pocket before
I don't
now.
put them in my pockets.
Oh God, no! You put them up your sleeve like a woman, don't you? That's what women do, don't they? They put them up their sleeve, don't they?
I don't leave them up my sleeve.
No, they've always done that forever, haven't they, women?
I'll put it down my bra next one.
Oh, well, I can't do that. I don't wear one. I'll stick it up my pant.
I'd like to see you do it and get it out again.
Yeah. There she is in her corner, look. Do you want this? Do you want this? There we go, look, Friday night, chill, leisure mode. Up your bum.
Breathe.
Cheers everybody.
Cheers.
In leisure mode, all nice and clean. Got my leisure trouser on. Got my leisure slipper on now, look, because Angie bought me some moccasins. And I've never had moccasins or any slipper before, have I?
Does your little feet get cold?
Yeah, my little feet. And I'm not like some people. I'll wear my pant in my trouser, because some people wear their pant above. What's all that about? Wearing their pant 6 inches above their trouser, their waist. What's wrong with them?
A lot of little boys in the class are doing it now as well.
Little boys. I know some.
4-year-olds.
Yeah, 4-year-olds. Yeah, but even people that are a lot older than that act like 4-year-olds. That should know better than show their pant.
Well, I'm constantly going up to them and going, "Oh, trousers are falling down. Pull them up."
No, I'd like to walk behind them and say, "Oh, your trousers have fallen to the floor," and let them stand there in their pant. I know somebody that wears their pant above their trouser, don't you?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's the Friday waffle.
It's the Friday waffle. Pant gate. I'm going now anyway because I'm going to get the music on. Curry's on its way, look. And she's stirring in the corner, isn't you? Yeah. So we got to get the music on. That's the end of the day. Glad to be home. The computer's all waiting in the background, ready for me. Look.
Yeah.
Ready to get noisy. There it is. Look. I'm ready to all fired up, ready to go.
Ready to annoy the neighbours.
Yeah, hopefully. Never mind. Well, it's tough, isn't it? We hear their noise. Right then, guys. Thanks for coming along today. I'm a little bit happier today, aren't I? Well, it's Friday. Everybody's happy on a Friday, aren't they? Especially this time of night.
Well, you're happier than you were on Monday.
And Tuesday. And Wednesday. Wasn't I? I was a miserable git, wasn't I? Anyway, that's it. I can't do a thumbs up. Look, it gives thumbs up and subscribe. No, sorry, I know what thumbs up means. And subscribe. And well, we may see you next time, mightn't we? Well, depends what happens over the weekend. Never know your luck. See you later then, guys. Bye.
Cheers.